if I'm safe to explore in there.
Hello, Sebastian.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Sure, I could
I'm
maybe
ready
take
to
a look.
explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominis has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominis would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Yeah, like I said, I would need a mission for that. Then I would have been like, oh, I'd go talk to Ominis. Maybe I should do that. But nope, we didn't. We didn't, so I didn't remember to at all. Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I'd be thrilled to study the relic further, if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Oh, he also cast Lumos. Cute.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Oh, don't worry. I've gone through plenty of tombs. I'm sure my character is used to the smell of death by now. Ah, jeez.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Wishful
Spiders
thinking.
aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Yeah, don't worry. I was already on board with that.
Confringo.
This room is taller than it looks.
Duh.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
What do we got up here?
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything useful in there. Then maybe future me will put up a sign or something. Strong doubts.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Yeah, I mean, these spiders are massive. Like, we really are doing the world a favor by getting rid of them. Like, there's, at the point that spiders are this big, you can't be like, their spiders aren't harming anyone. No, they're eating entire people. They have to go.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Yeah, well, we probably have to use the bones for a puzzle. Locked room. Seems like there's a chest back there as well. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be buried in a giant space like this. Kind of a waste of space, in my opinion. Alright, more bones.
There's something here by the altar.
Oh, hey. No, I don't think so. That's so fun. Student journal entry. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperius curse. The spell is said to have served well against enemies.
What did you find?
Yeah, well, I found a note saying we might need to use Imperio.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Huh. I feel like you already know Imperio, huh?
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Right, well, I guess I'll deal with the puzzle.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
Alright, well, there's probably some more bones back here.
Accio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
We're in a tomb filled with spiders. I'm sure we'll hear tons of things lurking around.
Guardian Leviosa.
Where am I putting you? Here? Wow.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
It's a lot of bones.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it!
Wow.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Hold on, we have a side path here. Does this lead to the chest up top?
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Oh, great, more bones.
Accio. Lumos.
Excuse me, I need to light a fire in the room.
Confringo. Incendio.
I keep casting Incendio eventually.
Accio.
They'll have to move out of my way and let me light the fire.
Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Am I assembling a bridge bit by bit over here? Huh.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Alright, that's half of it.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete.
Yeah, I bet that's very uncomfortable to walk on. Ooh, large table. I didn't find anything in the little side room, but at least not in regards to our relic hunt. But at least I got some extra gear. Maybe it'll boost my stats.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
What's up?
The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yeah, definitely.
Where did you learn the Imperius curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominis that I've told you.
We'll see about
It's
that.
not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Well, yeah, we're learning the
It's
Imperius
probably
curse.
wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Yeah, I don't even need that.
Movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
If I didn't know the ancient magic, I especially would have needed this spell, you know?
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Yeah. Well, I guess now I can put Imperio on here. Imperio temporarily forces enemies to fight as if they were your companion. While under your control, they take reduced damage from other enemies to prolong their allegiance to you. Also curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage. For me, right? They take reduced damage from everybody else. And then once I get my next talent up, I can get Imperial Mastery, which will be really good against the Dark Wizard groups. Goodness. Enemy under your control with Imperial curses other targets with each successful strike. Actually, they might not actually need to be a Dark Wizard for the curse to spread between targets. I guess I chose the wrong one. There you go.
Confringo.
Well, let's take a look around here, Sebastian. I'm gonna make a good guess that he probably knows Avada Kedavra already as well. Imperio! Wait, alright. Just in case, I need to have Depulso on the ready.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
That's really nice, though. Being able to have the biggest enemy in the area fight for me? I'm about to send trolls after entire places. I was about to say village, but like, no. I'm saving it for the Dark Wizards and Poachers. Because I have conveniently not actually had to make a super moral quandary in this game, right? Like none of the people I've used my dark curses against so far have been like
This
decent
catacomb
people.
has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Scarf. Got so many orange items I need to identify. Gosh,
Revelio.
have I missed anything? We got a little money over here. I can see all the highlighted bones from the areas we've been so far.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
Wait.
Revelio.
Okay, no, I can, in fact, pull all of these. Do they open gates? Oh, it's a combination lock.
That worked. Keep going.
Okay, so then we need to do this one and this one. Wait, okay, I guess we already did that one. Actually, no, we didn't. I don't remember what I've done and what I haven't. So we get this one and this one. Nice. Now we need our Tetra shape. And the circle, or the 3 circles. Ah, and it gives me my bones.
Wingardium Leviosa. Here. Wingardium Leviosa.
Damn. I was about to say, are we almost done? Oh, here we go. I missed this. This last one took 3, so I was figuring it should take 3 again.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
I know dark arts. Be careful. Some puns you can get away with.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
That student probably didn't have to deal with spiders all the time. Oh, shit. These fights are going by so much faster. Holy hell. We just get like one big target to distract everything, and then I spread curse between every enemy with Crucio. Maybe I don't need to use Avada Kedavra.
Incendio. Revelio.
I'm kidding, of course I'm gonna grab it. If they were being like, don't do it, you're going down the dark side.
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Yeah, dude, we've had to do so many puzzles just to get this far. What do you mean, oh, it's a dead end? Everything else was a dead end too, technically. The Relic's note. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only Wizardkind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic. Lost relic illustration. Ooh. So does that mean that's the relic right there?
The relic. Look.
Could it be?
Sebastian, it says something about a potential sacrifice being needed. So, like... No, I can't stop you. But just in case, maybe this could be a diverging path to worry about.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
We should leave the relic alone's the first choice. We need to study it.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Oh boy.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
It's ominous! Be very, very quiet.
Silent as a grave.
There's no way we're getting past ominous, but like it...
Ominous?
We're gonna get the scolding of a century.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Oh boy. Listen, ominous, I agree with you. Maybe we leave the relic here. I feel like we need to study it more before Sebastian, like, kills someone to save Anne, you know?
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic.
I
We
bet.
need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Well, let's talk with Sebastian.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominis. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Wow, that went...
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominis has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on.
Yeah, it seemed a little too easy, but... we'll see what this path leads to. You see, if one, there was an actual morality system in the game, and two, we weren't, like, basically
What happened
murdering
back then?
everything, I wouldn't be using the dark
Ominis and I
arts.
found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped. I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. and I didn't want to worry him all over again.
I completely forgot about this little path here.
We've read the work. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
Revelio. And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo!
Yeah, I just wanted my extra little rewards here. But that was nice. Hopefully, you know, that spreads further into this catacomb. It needs a little bit more life in here. That doesn't involve spiders. But I hope Sebastian can make the right choice. Time comes. Considering we've learned all of our dark arts through him so far,
Ominis wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
yeah, I don't know. It kind of is a little much. At least in regards to, like, it's not like Anne is in, like, a coma or something, right? She's just kind of in a state of, like, a chronic illness. Like, it isn't good. Wait, why is the village on fire? Or, oh, okay, it might just be chimneys. It is winter. I hope.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominis. It'd only upset her.
Yeah, that's between you two. That's... Your little sibling issues are, I don't want to be involved with them. Those are such thick smoke clouds.
This isn't good.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
I mean, that smoke's not on a building. Like, that's good. Defend Feldcroft from Ranrock's
Feldcroft's in
loyalists.
trouble.
Oh,
They're
boy.
under attack.
Let's hurry.
Why don't you come up here?
Well, this isn't what I wanted. I am fighting. Ow! All right, it's time. Imperio.
Stop provoking them.
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it.
He's just chilling out because he doesn't know what's going on. Oh boy. Damn. Don't do it! You're about to become a sacrifice! There are so many things you could have used there in our tool set. Oh, jeez. Even a Leviosa could have done something, or Levioso?
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
To be fair, I did use Imperio too. But I didn't use it to make the guy kill
What did
himself.
my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
Yeah. You did the right thing is the first thing. Usually, like, the option that says, no, that was bad is, like, first there. I mean, look. Either way, that goblin was going to die. I don't think anyone was going to let that goblin live, even if he had done something to, like, just slow it down. So...
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
I don't know what the fuck they expect me to say to his uncle. Oh yeah, he's totally in the right for using the dark arts there. Like, right, like in the real world, this would be like if a kid showed up with like a shotgun and just blasted a person to save somebody else. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't have the shotgun, right? Like, the kid...
What was he thinking?
There's a lot of things going on in that situation.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Well...
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
It's
Sebastian
true.
is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Yeah, you should probably just go ahead and get on that.
Sebastian.
Crucio! I mean, most of the hamlet seems intact. I think a few reparos and putting out the fire would do well. Speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft. Yeah, let's head over there. I don't know, I feel I need to know more about, I guess, Imperio. Out of all the unforgivable curses, I feel like Imperio isn't that bad. But all I'm aware of for Imperio is that it is like mind control. Whereas Crucio, you know, it's torture. Literally, like, that's torture, that's fucked. And then same thing with, obviously, Avada Kedavra is literally killing a person instantly. So I get why those are unforgivable curses. I guess Imperial, like, taking control of somebody else's mind is unforgivable just because, like, you know, you're taking away their free will, which is bad, obviously. But again, it just feels so weird because, like, all the other ways that we're going to be dealing with the enemies are drastically more violent so far. It's just this weird little dichotomy. It's annoying in the way that it's like built up in this universe. It's just like the comparison of like gameplay versus like the actual lore of the universe, which is annoying because, like, gameplay-wise, again, we're setting people on fire. We're turning them into inanimate objects and then blowing them up. Like, those are things that aren't considered dark arts, but, like, clearly they're almost on the same level, if not beyond. My ancient magic literally blows people up. It might as well be a Vada Cadaver in and of itself. I either do that or I, like, slam them into the ground multiple times, or hit them with a lightning strike. Like, these things just don't match up. And it just feels so silly.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Yeah, he's not happy.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Okay, what secret message are you sending?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominis is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Maybe. That's a bold assumption.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Of course, Sebastian.
I'll send you an owl when I have news.
We have to stick together in times like these. Just, next time, I guess just be smarter about where you use dark arts. I only use dark arts in front of people because gameplay-wise, it hasn't mattered a single goddamn time. Nobody, like, Natty said that she doesn't like when we use dark arts. And that's it. That's... that's as far as the consequences have been. What are you, what's he studying there? Oh. Maybe it's studying you. All right. What are our other options to do now? We can go talk to Poppy. We've got some main missions. There was that village / hamlet that's been taken over by spiders. Bleh. Let's go talk to Gladwin real quick. Just so we can kind of get that out of our quest log.
Travel broadens the mind.
And then we can head back to our room requirements because it's been a while since I was last in there. It's been like 3 hours. I could have had a lot of Fooper feathers.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yeah, I don't think he likes that.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails.
Oh my god.
Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Yeah, I feel like you're about to get terrorized in even more ways. You probably shouldn't do that. Ooh, so close to level up, so close to getting Imperio talent mastery. Alright. I gotta take care of my pets. My mini animals. Alright. Let's identify some gear. I did all of my little tasks. What did we get? I guess it might be easier for me to just look at the loom. Alright. So we've got a 101 hat. So that is a plus 13 upgrade. And we're about to be level 36, so I can kind of like get it pretty quickly. This is obviously whatever. This is a 10 upgrade or 11 upgrade. This one, not so much. What's the upgrade cost for this? Because I could get this to 36 offense. Look at that. "36 offense." These other ones I can kind of upgrade no problem, right? Mooncalf fur. I'm starting to get more like Fooper feathers and stuff. What would I be replacing? Destruction 2. Do I have a Destruction 3 yet? Not yet. That's a sad thing. Alright, screw it. Upgrade this to level 3. That'll be our big replacement helmet. Or hat. Concentration 3. Easy peasy. The knee. It's so amusing that the Neasels were so important for like getting the level 3 aspects, and now we're just overloaded with fur. Alright. We'll grab the last upgrade on this. The only thing that really sucks is like I don't have grab horns or phoenixes. Those are the ones I have to like go out and like purchase the ingredients for over and over again. I might go on a run for that. Same thing with the Foopers. I need to get Foopers. I could get this glove fully upgraded. The only thing I won't like fully upgrade right now, I think, will be this dark smithing attire, because it is long overdue to get a replacement. Goodness. Level 29.
You should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
What's our upgrade cost for this? We can do that. There. Alright, so I need to equip this scarf. And then when we get one more level, equip the hat. Ooh. Does that mean these are finished too? Nice. One thing I don't like about when you're in the room with these things and they finish, they kind of take a second. Like, these are done, but I still have to wait for them to actually get deposited into here. I wish that would just be considered in the time it takes for them to be finished. Because if it takes an extra 10 fucking seconds for it to get out and be available for me to click on, then shouldn't that just be in the the consideration anyways. Just a minor nuisance. All right, let's go get some foopers real quick before I forget. Better to have them like as soon as possible. Here. Oh, I also have to equip the scarf. Scarf. These do not interact well. Goodness. Is it nighttime? I guess so. I was about to say, it seems really dreary out here.
You should never have come here.
You don't even see me. Alright.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching.
Revelio.
Beasts for everyone.
Foopers, foopers, foopers.
Arresto momentum.
I don't remember what gender fooper we have back at the vivarium. So we're just gonna capture everything. I need options after all.
Revelio.
Also, I guess we get XP for every, like,
Arresto momentum.
beast we capture. I didn't realize that. Like, I knew we had a challenge.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Waha! The foopers will be safe inside the bag. I gotta go bully some dark wizards real quick. So for this we would be Boom, Bombarda, and then Imperio.
I find the rarest
I shall get that goblin helm back, hopefully from your corpse. If it isn't,
Confringo.
Sheesh! That Crucio
The beast around here can sleep a bit easier now.
took out most of her health. I meant to transform her and toss her at enemies.
Imperius.
you must have sat running back from out. Shall we finish what we started? Come out. Something that you. Someone's going to regret this rest.
This guy's not doing shit. Darn. I was just trying to get like a quick burst of XP, but I guess taking out enemies doesn't give us XP. Weird. Alright. Let's turn in these foopers. Fooper! Here you go. And now that you're here, why don't you have a relaxing time in the breeding pen? Oh, damn. Wait. That's my bad, that's my bad.
I'll look after you.
I mean, it kind of works out. I can... Wait, come back! we can get another feather. I'm amused. They try to do this weird, like, balancing thing where, the timer doesn't go down on the creature's... I don't know what to call, like, the taken care of bar. The cooldown on them giving another ingredient. Or beast part. Doesn't go down when they're actually in the bag. Wait, let the food catch up with you, Fooper. It just follows them. That's terrifying. Imagine being chased around by a pizza.
Never.
Fooper! Alright, just so you know, they have something to do for the next 30 minutes as well.